This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. And the Sooners will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteers offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. And the Volunteers get it past the sticks. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Handoff to the single back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw, using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Volunteers are flying down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. He's got his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Caught near the sticks. It's Coffee. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the right. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And that is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
The offense set for a first down play. Dropping back, it's Dominguez. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Trying to take it back. option. He'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look at, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off.
The give to the tailback. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Feeling some heat. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dominguez. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. On 3rd down, going up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. He's going to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The inside handoff. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the air on 1st down. Trying to get to him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the ground with the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. And it's picked off at the goal line. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tennessee. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. To the air, it's Dominguez. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Handoff to the lone back. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They move the tight end all over. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Back to pass, it's Dominguez. Buying some time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Floyd. At the 45 on his way. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Second down now after the sack. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking for the score. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Try to get it on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooner.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. San Jose State is putting on an offensive clinic. They built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 21 over Ole Miss. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Vols will hustle to the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Back open in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. He's going to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll go to the air. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown ball. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And the third down pass is incomplete. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Volunteers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And now on first down after converting with the run. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Dominguez. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Sooners want to move quickly.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Setting up the screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harbor. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his back in the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Vols are on the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He's looking for an open man on second down. Stopped after making the catch. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The run to the left. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On second down, he'll fire. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Volunteers! These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory.
Hand off from the shotgun. Keeps the legs moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Dominguez. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick on passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Aaron. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Snags it over the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Floyd. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 20. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Back to throw, it's Dominguez. He finds his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Volunteers will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The give from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. Back to throw. It's Dominguez. Makes the catch. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Touchdown Sooners! And here they come, almost all the way back. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now they'll run it to the right here. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They go to the ground. The Vols get enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.